I didn't know what I was looking for when I booked that one-way ticket to Lisbon. I only knew I couldn't keep dying inside while trying to keep everyone else alive. The moment I stepped off the plane, the air surprised me, warm with a hint of orange blossom. Below my window, a guitarist played softly under a jacaranda tree. No trauma alerts, no fluorescent lights, only the gentle buzz of life, uninterrupted. Across the Tagus, the figure of Christ the King stood with arms outstretched, as if welcoming everyone who had ever arrived here broken.
Basta agora o que você me fez. Acaba com essa droga de uma vez. Não volte nunca mais.
On my last evening, I sat by the river as the Ponte 25 de Abril glittered in lights above the water. I wrote, I thought I had come here to rest, but maybe I came to remember how to breathe, how to listen, how to live. I arrived in Porto in the late afternoon, the sky blushing pink above terracotta rooftops. It was older than Lisbon, heavier with history, the kind of place that wore its past proudly and unapologetically. I stayed in Ribera, steps from the Dom Luis I Bridge, a double-decked ironwork marvel spanning the Douro. Below, the river moved quietly beneath medieval facades glowing in the early light. One weekend, I took a boat up the Douro Valley. Vineyard terraces stepped down toward the water in a choreography of green, tended for over 2,000 years, through floods and upheaval, still enduring. I wrote, Porto didn't change me, it reminded me. There's value in stillness, in honest ruin, in being seen, even when you're unfinished. Faro didn't demand anything of me, only my presence. The air smelled of salt and citrus. My cottage sat beside the Ria Formosa, a protected lagoon where flamingos waded at dawn and herons lifted silently from still water. Walking the shoreline, I collected sea glass and shells. One shell reminded me of the human heart, its rhythm, its fragility, and all the moments I had witnessed it falter. Inside the Sé de Faro, the city's ancient cathedral, I sat in the stillness and simply breathed. Around me, the walls bore their scars, cracks from earthquakes, repairs from wars, changed but standing, beautiful not despite their fractures, but because of them. I whispered, Lord, teach me to care without losing myself, to serve with open hands, not clenched fists. Madrid thrummed with life, chaotic yet structured, a rhythm that felt strangely like my own heart, beginning to find its pace again. One night I stood near Plaza de la Paja, listening to flamenco musicians under lamplight. The air smelled of oranges and rain. Something loosened inside me, a small crack in the armor I had worn for years. I wrote, today I did not save anyone, I only breathed, and maybe that is enough. At the Museo del Prado, I stood before El Bosco's garden of earthly delights, its carnival of noise and human wreckage, and recognized myself in it. I exhaled slowly and let the painting hold what I could no longer carry. At the Temple of Debod, above the city's rooftops at sunset, I whispered, "Here, I am allowed to simply be." Barcelona arrived in gold and terracotta, and everywhere, the unmistakable touch of Gaudí. At Parc Güell, I traced the colored mosaic fragments with my fingertips, broken pieces made beautiful again. I wrote, "Maybe healing means becoming someone new, shaped by grace, piece by piece." Inside the Sagrada Família, light poured through stained glass in cascading colors, gold, violet, aquamarine, washing across the marble floor like liquid grace. I looked up at the cranes through the skylight, this cathedral still unfinished after a century of work, and felt something shift. Maybe my own heart was like this, under construction, full of scaffolding, but still beautiful in the eyes of the builder. I tilted my head back and whispered, "Lord, if my life must remain unfinished, let it still glorify you."